3.9 FM, your favorite gospel station. Coming to you, sounds in the background is Anatolia with Hawk Now, here from her EP, Present Jesus. Hey everybody, yo, Merry Christmas, post-Merry Christmas, Happy Boxing Day, Happy post-Boxing Day, happy all the things to you. It's a beautiful Saturday. It is the 28th day of December 2024. Coming to you live from our studios. We're getting ready for DGMT.
What's the date? What's the date? Say the date again.
It's the 28th day of December. We're getting ready to get started. So go ahead, like and share for those who are ready on Facebook and on YouTube.
Share it,
Don't
share
you
it,
move.
share it.
Unless you're just sharing it, and then you can move.
Coming back.
But if you're on radio, listening in your cars, driving on the streets of New Providence, or locked in on TuneIn Radio, listening anywhere in the world, wherever you may be, thank you so much for tuning in to Glow 93.9 FM. DGMT is going to get started in about less than 60 seconds, probably 90. There's the birthday girl in here just responding to everybody, lottie-dottie and everybody. She just showing off because she got friends.
You don't know you have friends until your birthday, Delton.
Yeah, that's when you find out.
Honestly.
But anyway, so give us a few seconds, guys. We'll be right back. Like and share the show. Comment, let us know that you're here. If you are sitting down, comment, say good morning to us, say good afternoon to us. It's good morning somewhere in the world. So keep it locked, 93.9 FM. Give us about a few seconds, not too long. King was born. I thought we wait. Hey, it's time to celebrate. Why shall we wait? A queen was born on this day. Why should we wait?
Why should we wait? Why should we wait to have a show in 2025? Why?
Right, because why? The queen was born on today.
My God.
Hey.
Nah, Delton, you got to put me on the camera for that, though.
Sorry, there you go.
But these views got to come up.
Hey.
Oh, there's verses. This is very razzmatazz. Hey. I'm doing the butterfly, but y'all can't see me. What y'all call it? The butterfly?
Yeah, butterfly. It's really a little sweater stuff that's not making a butterfly.
Right, it's cool. I walked in here and it was very chilly.
It's the sweater's really making a butterfly shadow.
Rashad said in his best African accent, why should we wait? I got you, Rashad. I'm going to say it how you want it to be said. Why should we wait?
Welcome, everybody. Everybody.
Morning. It's morning somewhere in the world.
It's 2 o'clock.
It's not where Rashad is, though, because where Rashad is, it's evening time.
Yeah, bro, yeah. Rashad, that bit nice. Welcome, everybody.
You drinking coffee?
No, it's Milo.
And dragon fruit tinger?
If I leave the show, you know what it is. if I get up and walk out.
He doesn't have to excuse himself.
If I get up and walk out.
There is a situation. I call it fire in the hole!
If I get up and walk out, you know exactly what time it is. Did I come on the studio? I didn't come on the studio. All right, so welcome, everybody. It is a special day today. Today we are celebrating the one and the only Vera Aqua Wilson. Studio audience, are you here? Studio audience, here? They were here?
I mean, apparently they're not happy about the fact that what is happening here? Run it back to the top.
Studio audience, are you available?
Straight.
Studio audience is like, It says no.
We off. Did you not know it's Christmas
It's
break?
the holiday season.
It's the holiday season.
We're not here for it.
Studio audience.
Well, we are celebrating, guys. So today is the one, the only. Are you? What are you by yourself on the street? So, I'm not here. The one, the only Vera Acker Wilson, daughter of Agatha and the regular person's name.
You started off and I was like, is he going to go?
I can't
Is he
remember
going to
that
remember?
name.
But
Can't
Agatha's a regular person's name.
Yeah, but it's so. What daddy did this? I want to say Harold, and I'm like, that's not definitely Harold.
I think it's the same letter as my name.
All right, then. So shout outs to Vera.
There's really not that many men's names beginning with V.
Vincent.
There you go.
It is?
Yeah.
Don't remember that at all.
That's the one.
Nothing about that sounds familiar. Nothing about Vincent sounds familiar at all.
That's powerful.
But geez, they are celebrating
I
on
feel
the.
like Vincent's quite a Haitian name.
Vincent? No, I don't think so.
No?
But the comments are coming in. The people.
You're not going to go on camera?
I didn't realize I'm not here. I was like, why am I not here? Just like that.
Thank you.
It's not about me.
You
It's
were in the
about-
chats wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you, Denisha. Thank you, Rashad.
Post it again. Just in case you missed it the first
Thank
time.
you, Sin. I can't just put this on my Facebook something.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
I won't just
I
take
can
that
send
as a
you-
little video.
I can send you this video.
Yeah, that's cute. That looks very put together. I like that.
I did. Definitely
Thank you.
Definitely did put it together.
Best co-host ever.
Definitely.
My co-host, who was also my secret Santa.
Oh.
Good job of keeping that a secret, because
Ma'am, I tried my
had
hardest.
no.
Well, I tell you, I tried.
Dear.
Last week, I had to do all kind of strategy because I was like, what?
Because I'm pretty sure I asked you who yours was. Did you ever lie to me boldly in
No,
my face? You didn't.
I just lied.
Because afterwards I was
I
like,
lied by omission. I just never answered.
yeah. Because when it was like coming
I
down to
never
the
answered. I was
last
just
week,
like,
I said, but if it's not.
I just had that by omission. I never outright said.
You didn't.
No.
You didn't. Good job.
Who's this? Why is someone calling me at this time?
They trying to go live on the air?
I don't know, but they call it my personal phone.
Oh, then they're not serious.
Your ing is born. Can I call them back? I should call them back and put them on air. But happy birthday, definitely to Vera, to all of those who are just tuning in. Let me get the people.
The man of God says he's calling the text line.
Sir,
That feels like an oxymoron.
sir.
And then he's calling the other line.
He's not calling the other line. I ain't getting no call to another line. Let's
Well, the people them eyeing that out. Morning to all Delton. We got to start the show. We got to start the show because this is still a show. Don't get distracted by the fact that a queen was born today. That's not. Come on.
Queen was born. Hey,
Why should we wait? That was a really good song choice. Now that I think
Like,
about it.
I got
See what
you.
you did there. Let's get the rest of these happy
I
birthdays
can't remember the
in.
name. I'd ask you the name. Like, what this song?
Oh, I
can
see what you
remember what
did
the song
there.
is.
Let's start.
We've got that. Good morning to
I
you,
feel
brother
like-
Delton and V.
Hey,
Vera
you're
Aqua.
all right, here we go.
It's the last show of the year, Delton. We gotta go not a cappella, but we gotta go live performance.
live performance.
Boom, boom, chicka, chicka, boom, 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 boom. We got that. Good morning to you, brother Delton and V. Vera Aqua are the faces you see. Impactful, delightful, insightful by far. Delton's signature laugh. Kiki, ha ha.
Good morning.
Sip that tea.
Good morning.
Sip that tea.
Good morning.
Sip that tea.
Good morning.
Sip that. We started with the popular and shipped the topic to the strange. You better come in fast, cause the topic's gone astray. Faithful are the followers, been sipping on the keys. From war to beef to governmental policies.
Good morning.
Oh, sip that tea.
Good morning.
Hey, sip that tea.
Good morning.
Oh, sip that tea.
Good morning.
In pops Pastor D when they're closing on the final fact. And in my Vera voice, my show just got hijacked. Understand your popularity, even prophets and bishops gotta have that morning.
Good morning.
Sip that tea.
Good morning.
Oh yeah, sip that tea.
Good morning.
Yeah, sip that tea.
Good morning.
Sip that tea.
Studio audience came back and said
Finally,
they're
the
here.
studio audience.
Studio
have
audience is
arrived.
like, that's what
They
we're
realize
on.
it's a special occasion.
Like,
They
that's what I'm
made
talking
their
about.
way.
Studio audience said that's what
I'm
I'm
gonna clap
talking
for
about.
that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good morning, one. Good morning, all.
Good morning, big. Good morning,
Good
small.
morning, big. Good morning, short
I
and
said
tall.
short and tall. Like they big and short and tall.
Sorry.
Good morning, Holly, y'all. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, laddie, daddy, and
Eric.
everybody. We're a little bit late today, but this is a
Someone
special
said we're
show.
on the radio.
This is a special occasion.
We're on the radio. Someone said we're on the radio. What is this? Give me a second, guys.
Oh no. Well, this is awkward. Hi guys. So my name's Vera. And welcome to That Good Morning Tea, a show where we talk things. We really have nothing better to do with our Saturdays. That's a lie. We're busy people, but we come here every Saturday to connect with our DGMT family, to talk about what's been going on in the world, what's been what's been going on in the news, what's been going on in the church. We also talk about that. And we just connect. And so we are here today for our final show of the year. I really feel like I should press the button. Wonk. Which one is wonk, wonk, wonk? Top. Your right or my right? That was the wrong one. That's also the wrong one. Wow, Delton's been leading me astray. But it's our last show of the year, but fear not, we are going to wrap up this show in style, in celebration,
As we should.
in fashionable fashion.
Big up yourself, them.
So apparently we're on radio now.
I mean, it's like we always were. I don't know why
Oh.
we weren't heard.
But yeah, to all of those who are coming in the chat for this special edition, special episode, we have lots of people wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you very much. Listen to me. There were people who were like, why are you having a show on your birthday? I was like, why would I not want to spend an hour of my special day with my DGMT family? Why would I not? Why would I not? And so I pressed my way into this, into the room and on the live to hear from y'all, to connect with y'all. I hope everybody is well and had a great Christmas time, a restful Christmas time. The people had me writing essays on Christmas Day, but I'm not going to talk about that.
Yeah, that's something that we.
Honestly, that really put a damper on my spirit.
I did not appreciate that at all.
I didn't love that.
Obviously, the Saints don't love Jesus like that.
They don't at all. None.
Obviously.
Who is Jesus as far as they're concerned?
Jesus in the glass.
Rashad says happy birthday, and he says morning. He's warning you, Delton, about the belly.
Listen, I got a lot of mixtures going on here.
Delton's having a dragon fruit lemonade blended with digestive cookies
And
Milo, and he just had chicken wings, fish, salad, and macaroni. I think he's forgotten about that.
I forgot I piece of that too.
I just wanted to make sure he knows everything that's going on. Thank you very much, Sin says happy birthday. Thank you very much. I don't know how I feel about being called Mother Wilson on this particular birthday. Like on another birthday, I wouldn't mind it, but something about today makes that feel like an attack. But anyway, I'll take it. Thank you very much, Brother Davard, Deacon Davard. And to Marsha, Marsha. Hope you've had a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful December month of celebration for you too. For Gabby Miller, all the way, says happy birthday, happy birthday. Thank you. She's still in Oklahoma. So Gabby's not still studying, right? At this point, Gabby's just having a whale of a time.
She's just having a good time.
And that's okay. Not that we're mad. I just like to keep abreast because I'm pretty sure DGMT is 4 years old.
Yeah.
At least. And Gabby has been there for the entire time that we have had the show.
Unless Antonio go for a doctorate, I don't know exactly what's happening over there.
Gabby has never watched this show from Nassau.
I don't know exactly what's
But she's been a
happening.
faithful fan from day one.
Yeah,
so I just wanted to add 2 and 2.
I don't know what's happening.
Those DGMTers who usually standing in the shadows watching,
They coming out today
for me.
They out today for you, man.
Oh man, my heart is full. Thank you so much, Samantha Williams. She says happy birthday. The bishop, I hope he's been able. He said, "What's the number?" Put the number on the bottom of the screen so I could say it.
Why should we say the reads?
He said he called 828-2543 and 828.
Those are none of our numbers.
Those are not the numbers, man of God. It's 817-2544 to text and 827-2543 to call. So that's again 817-2544 to text or WhatsApp and 827-2543. 827-2543 to call. Man of God. Come on. I'm with you, Marisha. You pick me up in the spirit realm. Happy birthday, my friend. One more year upon them.
Big ups.
I sang that song and I ended up I had to stick God's Spare Life at the end of that. Next year we're doing it again. God's Spare Life. I was like, oh, y'all a bit confident. But I mean,
like that's like the getaway now, guys.
That's how we say Happy New Year in Ghana. It's translated Happy New Year we pray the year comes back around to meet us.
As you should.
As you should.
Should.
So hopefully the man of God is able to do as he wishes. Marisha says, on air on your birthday? Man, you definitely deserve some kind of bonus. I wonder what a bonus on zero looks like.
A fish dinner.
I did surely get a lunch delivery this morning from one faithful DGMT fan, Julianne Roll. So there are very many thanks to you. The bishop's still rowing in the chat. I hope all things have been lined up. Annie Root May is on the live. I think she was trying to post something, but Annie Root, we see you. Good morning.
Yeah.
So y'all around me, but just don't have it together. Phone's not working, not on the radio. Well, we were on the radio and you were calling the wrong phone.
Yeah,
so I'm not sure. About this. To my fellow Decemberites, happy birthday. Samantha Mondestin says, thank you very much, my dear. Gabby says she recently graduated. We'll keep our eyes and ears peeled.
Still ain't coming back
to the streets.
yeah, I graduated.
We want to know what the reason gonna be.
I
after
still ain't
this.
come back.
Antonio said, happy birthday, Vera. Thank you so much.
Another one.
Donisa says, happy birthday, Sister Vera. Thank you so much, Donnie. What happened to those original numbers? Wow, y'all love having office meeting.
They've been going for
in the middle of our show.
At least 2 years now.
Y'all don't have office meeting on Girl Talk, and y'all don't have office meeting on but the next one is Barbershop Talk. Most definitely no office meetings I had on what's the thing on? What's the thing there?
I mean, what used to be.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk.
I thought it was more than talk.
More than talk is what it is now.
I mean, what it
anyway,
is now.
That being said, y'all know what I mean.
What it is now is...
Say mother. Don't age our Vera like that. I appreciate that, Rashad, because why am I being called mother? Love you, chica chica. Thank you, senor. Feliz cumpleaños. Somebody sent me a message today that I had to type into Google to translate. It said, disfruta tu dia. And I was like, I know tu means your. I know dia means day. Disfruta sounds like a negative thing.
Yeah, it's like fruity.
But it just means enjoy.
What language was this?
Spanish.
Really?
Yeah. Tu dia.
I was gonna go for Italian or something like that.
Enjoy. I just feel like dis. When I see DIS, I feel like negative. But it's a different language. I must remember that. Yeah. So thank you to all for the birthday greetings. Listen, we are only here for a power hour. We're already 20 minutes in. So we're not going to slap up. But I just wanted to touch base with DGMT family at the end of the year to say thank you for being faithful, loyal fans. I have an extra special shout out this morning to somebody who sent me a lovely, lovely birthday message.
Who's that?
And in her birthday message, she said that she has been a shadow background DGMT fan for years, in fact. So while she may not know me intimately, she does feel like she knows me well.
Of course.
And I feel like my DGMT persona is me.
Yeah.
So if you know me online, you know me. So that's an extra special shout out to Shondika Edwards, who is a quiet, silent DGMT fan. Can the studio audience give her something?
Yeah, it's not too loud. No, she's not too loud.
Yeah, because she's not commenting or nothing.
She's not too loud.
But she's here. So for all those members of this DGMT family who kind of just lurk in the shadows, who listen on the Saturday evening or the Sunday afternoon, they listen, they don't judge, they don't weigh in, they don't send comments, but they are faithful listeners. They're on TuneIn, they're on the radio, some of them are on Face Bouquet, wherever you're watching us from. We are just so grateful that you stuck with us. For DGMT, some of you for the entire nearly 4.5 years where we've been at it.
Oh yeah.
4.5 years, Delton.
We should get a
Shouldn't have left them without it. Sorry, stay focused.
Please.
Stay focused. But this is our year-end show, and so we want to wrap things up. We had a few things on the docket to wrap it up.
If I call the man, got back.
Okay, Delton's trying to get the phone call straight. Please do, because I feel like he's going to be mad if he doesn't get an opportunity.
Yeah.
Whatever.
His name not safe on the phone.
Oh, awkward. Turtle. But yes,
a lot
of people are wondering, why am I on the radio for my birthday? I just felt like having a chilled one this year. I'm big on birthdays, big on celebration. And this year I just felt like being chill. And so we're having a relaxed day, a day full of joy, a day full of laughter, day with good foods, good eats. That's what we wanted today. Good eats and good laughs.
Good friendships.
And that's all. That's all. And I am more than satisfied. I feel like this year, the birthday messages have been top tier. The Saints really went
what
to
I've been hearing
up. From
you is definitely sounds like you have some.
I mean, I had to pull on the side of the road at one point because I was getting a little emotional. And then my mom sent me the prayer. This year, the prayer was a combination of her mother tongue and English. That's when I knew this woman is serious.
Oh, she better in.
She mixed it up.
Oh, boy.
She ended up, when she got, and she did like she said, God bless you. And then she said it in tree, but she said like 3 times. And it just every time, it's like, oh, bless me indeed. Enlarge my territory.
I definitely want to have some of this. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Those who have, those of us who have our mothers and our mothers are still praying for us, do not take it for granted. I believe 95% of the fuel in my tank comes from my mother's prayers.
The prayers.
Comes from my mother's prayers. And I'm grateful for them, for all those who sent lovely prayers. For me, a birthday prayer, you can't really top that. When somebody blesses you from their heart,
Yeah.
and ask God to do good things for you.
To pray for you.
My God took the time to pray for me. Terrell said, happy belated birthday. You are not late.
It ain't belated, but today. It's but early, actually.
He said, but early. He said if he thought if it was one Saturday, we would miss this be today.
Oh,
Keep them on their toes, Terrell. We confusing the enemy. Man of God, you should be asleep because you worked hard on Christmas night boxing morning. You need at least 3 days of sleep before you hit Bay again on the 31st. Speaking of Bay, news and reviews. Oh no, we still have to do church.
Before we get that, I think a lot of people I think they see you on your live and it's like, oh, Vera having a party. So I think they come on your live to see if you're having a party or not.
I mean, what constitutes a party?
We have food.
There was music.
We have candle.
There's food.
Don't touch it, gonna be hot. Don't burn yourself.
Yeah, there's a candle. It's hot. I can't touch it. But there's a candle.
We got a candle.
This is a good time.
Niall, she is here. Niall, she does is superstar.
Man, girl, I miss you,
birthday,
man.
honey.
I need to hear those. I need to hear that.
In head actor.
Yeah, I need to hear superstar.
Whitley says, Vera.
Oh, thank you so much, dearie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
She pronounced every letter. She tried to watch a movie yesterday. All 40X was
You went to you paid money.
You paid money after that's a rookie mistake, Terrell. Come
rookie mistake because we could have told you ain't got it. You ain't got it in you, brother.
And a moving chair with AC? No,
the
that's
chair is moving 40X.
Yeah, they got it wrong.
What did you watch in 40X? Lion King? Did they have it in 40X?
I don't even know. Anyway, let's get our
church announcements in. So to all those who celebrated birthdays in the days just gone, today and in the week ahead, happy birthday to you.
Including my boy Jesus.
JC.
We celebrated him on Wednesday.
So we shout out to all those who are celebrating birthdays. For those who are about to celebrate birthdays in the coming week, truth be told, I don't think we're going to make it here on the 4th of January, Delton.
Probably not. I'm pretty sure.
So I feel like we need to cover those early January set who we typically neglect because we want to be frolicking.
So I'm going to try to pull my brand now.
And family
upon my
and having a whale of a time.
Amen. Who are we going to miss?
I didn't think that's where you were going with that. I'm not going to lie.
It was good.
I'm not sure. I just...
It was there. If I changed it correctly, it's like, change the feet.
So you, okay. Okay.
I was going there. I was like, you know what? Let's take a little turn. That's just...
To the last of the Decemberites who are faithful DGMTers, we have DGMTers, fans, friends, extensions of. We have Valencia Bethel who celebrates tomorrow. And we wish her a happy birthday. We have Anna Calix who also celebrates tomorrow. Happy birthday to her. And then I don't have any more DGMTers celebrating at the rest of the year.
Well, a lot of people
this year, but we do have in those opening days of January, we have one hostess, pastor of the youth of the nation, Glory 93.9, all things to all men.
All things to all
Marisha Rochelle Walker will be celebrating her birthday on Sunday, the 5th of January. 5th. So big birthday shout outs go to her. She is on the live, so y'all make sure y'all tell her happy birthday in advance or log in on Sunday the 5th just to make sure she knows we love and appreciate her. I can't see much more people.
Yeah, I'm going through.
And I'm believing God that by the 12th, maybe you stretch. By the 11th, no, the 18th. I think we're going to take January off.
The whole January?
Delton, once the math starts mathing.
Let's go math, though.
Once the Saints start giving God their time and turning over their plate. Ain't
Yeah,
no
once
show.
that plate flip over.
Once that plate flip over, there ain't gonna be no show. I'm gonna tell you that now.
So all right, so we can see.
So we
Yeah,
gonna see, but we do have a few more. So we have real like ROD DGMT is celebrating in January. We have Sin celebrating in January.
Yeah.
We have the one and only Pastor E.W. Hayes celebrating in
Oh
January.
yeah, big bash, man.
Oh no, we gotta line that up.
Yeah,
and
so
make sure we in
might have to
place.
come back. You might have to come back in.
We gonna make sure we in place.
Do something on the road, if need be.
Thank you,
I'll be
Rashad,
singing
from
for you
wherever you
later.
are in the world.
on.
Rashad, can you tell me, did you spend Christmas Day in the air and in the skies? Is that the level of international that you are at now? Like Beyonce, you don't even spend Christmas with your family again. You are just doing big shows and big things out there. No, you know you've made it big time where the money call you on Christmas, Day,
Oh, no,
for
that's,
performance.
That's good money too.
And you capture
when
the
you call me
flight.
on Christmas. Oh,
Yeah.
no. On Jesus' birthday?
Because that's
Jesus'
what?
Birthday.
That's triple pay.
Gotta be double.
Christmas Day is triple pay.
You call me on Jesus' birthday to come. Oh, no.
Yeah.
You gonna pay for that turkey I'm missing.
We love it for you, bro.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Where are you in the world again? Please let us know. Donisa say we got to be back by the 30th for her birthday. We're going to align some things, women of God. We're going to align.
We're going to believe. I
some
believe
things.
God.
So those are our church announcements to all celebrating anniversaries in the next few days. I
Yeah.
believe. I have
Happy
a friend
anniversary.
who's celebrating an anniversary.
You ain't sure?
I think it might be on the 30th. I think my friend Janelle Johnson celebrates her anniversary on the 30th. Her mother also celebrates today. We have the same birthday.
Nice.
So happy birthday,
See, that's-
Mummy.
yeah, and anything else? Who was the other last week? Your brother-in-law. That was last week, wasn't it?
Mother-in-law.
Your brother.
I was going to say, I have a mother-in-law.
Your brother-in-law.
What am I missing? Yes, my brother-in-law celebrated. There's a lot of birthdays in December. So to all those who are still coming in the chat, man of God, Kervin Centil is here, and he says, happy birthday, Vera Aqua Wilson. Thank you.
Woo.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's in. He's in Germany momentarily.
Who goes to Germany? Which is about a 9-hour flight.
Just passing
momentarily.
through. I ain't gonna lie, Rashad. Your passport should be very, very colorful.
And then headed to Geneva tonight and London on the 31st. Man of God, you are blessed.
You watching the
For
night
the
with the king?
wind, you know, people do the end of year review thing, and you're like, "What did I really do this year?" Oh, you're gonna have no
Rashad,
ifs, ands, or
you have a
buts.
list.
If only you do your traveling.
Yeah, they're traveling.
Great success.
And if you don't
Then
do
you want to add
traveling,
the children choir.
I said-
or
hold
the
on,
baby
children's choir.
children, basketball,
Gymnastics.
gymnastics.
you got the gymnastic
choir.
trips. You have the singing trips. You have the choir trips. You have your passport should be very full. There's be no more
Yeah.
place to stamp. No more place to stamp by the time you come back. They're gonna be like, okay,
No
place
place to stamp.
No
No
place
room
to
in the inn.
stamp.
No room in the inn. And that's the only reason I want to get a new passport. Why? Because it's full. Why?
As you should.
Because it's full.
All right, so we go into news and reviews.
News and reviews.
As we
The only thing I could recall is we celebrate Jesus' birthday and Saxon's one Junkanoo.
and Saxons were junking. Well, actually, no. I mean, leading up to that, you also have the Valley Boys both came out on Boxing Day. We had both factions.
I mean, we knew that was going to happen though.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Don't talk about it too much, Delton.
The world famous definitely surprised me. I think the world
People wasn't giving them
famous.
any. They were,
You know
no,
why?
They had no hope for them.
I think because I think I told that. So I think they were practicing in secret. I feel like when we saw like on the practices that we drove past, it's like I think a lot of practices somewhere else, and y'all just telling us go to SWAT. Y'all not practicing here. Y'all tell the few people here, and y'all because the
The rest
people,
of y'all really
the
practice.
people that I saw, that's like you didn't see all the practices. So they had a little trick up their sleeve. I like it. I had involvement. And shout out to them for coming. What did they come? Third, fourth, third, which is to me very good for a group that split in more than half. We had a biggest half one way and a smaller half this way, if that's possible. And for you to come third, shout out to the Valley
Yeah,
Boys.
I must say, this year taught me that if I want to, I always knew this, but I figured I could get away with it this year. But to experience it, you got to be on bay. Because what I heard online and what people were telling me about what was going on, I was like, he's not aligning. Things that groups that I thought sounded really good online apparently were not just, they just weren't bringing the energy. They didn't sound good live. Apparently, and I'm not saying this because I agree, but sometimes you got to call a spade a spade. Bay apparently didn't really wake up too much until Paraventure Roots. And then from Roots, Saxons.
I saw there was a little cry online that they were saying that not do this again. this whole Boxing Day starting early thing. They asked us, please don't do this again. Because first of all, it wasn't Boxing Day parade; it was Christmas Day parade. Because it started on Christmas Day.
It surely did. And the lady kept saying, "This morning, baby, it is still 9 o'clock."
Because everybody's used.
Very used.
Not to start until after 12, starting at 1 o'clock. They were saying this is the one day that these guys try to spend at least a couple of hours with their family, and now you're taking it away from them by making them leave the house 3 hours earlier. So when they would have left home probably at 9. They probably left home for around 6.
They didn't leave at 9. People rushing. That day is done.
No, I mean like people who in Junkanoo, like some person who probably would have hung around their family for a little longer. Gotta go in the shack.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't think the people who's do Junkanoo, they celebrate Christmas on the 26th. They don't celebrate Christmas on the 25th.
Christmas celebrates January 3rd.
Yeah. They ain't celebrating Christmas like the rest of us anyway.
January 3rd. Because the rest of them, they be battling. They be in the shack battling to the last second. Trying to get up one down. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the early start either. Not a fan of the 9 o'clock start. Because
I mean, Grant,
it's not
9 o'clock start if you're still gonna finish at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. That don't make sense.
There were some gaps. There are some gaps. I was back and forth. I wasn't there personally, but I was back and forth in the coverage between the two stations, ZNS and Our News that was covering it.
Delton was back and forth between ZNS, the other station, and Cloud9. Because I mean, Delton, how much did you actually watch?
I saw a few. I saw way more than you.
No, you did not see way more than me. No, you did not.
Way more than you. I saw. I saw way more than you.
But for those who are wondering, we had a Junkanoo slumber party. Junkanoo watch.
More slumber than
watch.
Watch
and
slumber.
there was only slumbering. Shout out to Julie, who I think actually watched the most. She was awake for a lot of the time. Every time I rolled over, Judy was still very much awake.
Yeah, I always happened to roll to see that. That's all it was. Definitely not. That's happened at the same time. That definitely was not awake. But yeah, so I believe, looking online, you could see, like the complaints of one family was that they wasn't moving. Their performance was lacking a little bit.
Was lacking energy.
Lacking energy. And if you could see that on TV, then you know Bay Street probably definitely was worse. But at the end of the day got to end, and Saxton's won. At the end of the day, they got to end.
I honestly argued. I'm not a Junkanoo connoisseur. I don't claim to be an expert, but I did say for the 3 straight, for me, this third one was the best of the 3. They didn't slacken their riding because you're all in confusion. They didn't say, "Oh, this is going to be an easy."
This one is like, you know what? This should be a good one. Let's go all the way.
Those costumes.
They were very full. As one thing I'd say, like usually that's an awkward way to describe costumes, but Saxon's costumes were full. Like they left no space. They was like, we're gonna decorate this whole thing, and we coming out tight and full. And I'll say shout outs to y'all. Some of these things I know they look a little demonic, but
I think the theme made it. It's actually a hard theme to execute. I think they picked a hard theme to execute, but my goodness.
They did a good job.
One thing you ain't gonna ever call me is a Saxon, but they did a good job, and we can't take that away from them.
Yeah, no. They deserve that win.
Absolutely.
So we're waiting to see what New Year's brings.
Everyone say we're waiting to see what New Year's brings. Like I feel like I know.
No. Usually, if the Father Saxons was so pretty on Boxing Day, usually me and I might take a little step back to New Year's. There's usually one parade that one group would put more energy towards than the other. So but
I feel like everybody gave their best at Boxing Day.
No, I saw a few costumes. No, that definitely was their best.
No, but I feel like the A groups, they brought their best. Do you think they're gonna level up for boxing for New Year's Day?
It all depends what the theme is. Because sometimes, you go more. Depends on like, you know what, I can do more with this theme. I can do this one. So I'm gonna save my $1,000 for this costume. Just put $500 on this.
I had a moment when I was watching the parade, and I wanted to say, I wonder, has anyone ever sat down to calculate the complete cost of a particular group's parade? Like everybody's
everybody?
Everything that was spent by everybody to make this happen.
For a group?
Not counting instruments, but any new
just
things
costume.
that had to be no costume, but anything that needed to be like purchased within the year for this parade.
It's a lot of things.
Doesn't help. Like give it a wild stab in the dark guess. We're looking at, you think Millie? Could it be a Millie? Nah, bruh. No.
Vera?
No, not a milli. No, because
I think what has made it a little more cost efficient is a lot of the persons are now like bringing in stuff from China and these other countries that do this stuff mass. But when you look at what one costume, like just say one off the show look, could cost you $800, $1,000.
and that's just the off the shoulder.
Off the shoulder, not too big, nothing too outlandish.
Because the dancers' makeup is costing them about $150. Because regular, I go into church for baby christening, that's $80. Y'all want all kind of thing.
They get this kind of makeup to match this.
The flower,
flowers on
the
top. No.
So let's say makeup. I just tried to calculate how much a dancer is spending alone.
So dancers, I'll give dancers probably around $5.
You think they costumes? Nah, that means costumes about $300.
I think you got.
You think so?
Yeah, I think around $5.
I mean, because they're not so elaborate.
Yeah, then they shouldn't go too big for that.
I know there was one group I looked at. I was like, I want to be this dancer and not that one because her costume is definitely more expensive than her costume.
No,
Like they had
some
like
go
an
a little
outside
more.
line and an inside line, and the inside line had all kind, and the outside line was just kind of. I was like, I want to be her because she didn't have to spend as much money.
I can call it Jungle right now. I can call it Jungle live on air.
You're gonna call a Junkanoo alive on air?
Live on air.
Meanwhile, let me read these comments. Marisha, what do you mean by the bodybuilding? What am I missing in terms of news and reviews? The bodybuilding?
No, that's your short trips.
Oh. Yes.
That's
Marisha
what-
say now this comment is so wild to me. I'm gonna read it slow so y'all understand what she's saying. Valley Boys made me feel like I was physically present for the first party my parents had to be at after their divorce. I'll say it one time.
just awkward.
Valley Boys made me feel like I was physically. What kind of precision? Valley Boys made me feel like I
very
was
specific,
physically present
For the first
for the
party.
first party my parents had to be at after their divorce.
His eyes looking around. Awkward.
It was painful.
Very, very severe.
Very painful.
Very painful.
Marisha, the precision of that comment, I felt it. I felt that in my stomach. Christmas is after New Year's. You're too busy battling. Marisha says she slept through most of it. And from the sounds, it was probably the right choice. You really only needed to wake up for the end.
Yeah.
Delton's calling live.
I've got somebody live on air, guy. Hello?
Hello.
Tito Bethel.
You are live on
FYI,
DGMT.
you live on DGMT.
So
You live on DGMT. So
no
no
profanity.
no profanities.
No inappropriate commentary.
Hold cut it down for 1 second. Put the machine down for 1 second.
Oh, go ahead.
On a typical when you used to rush, what would be the amount you average to spend on a costume?
What type of costume? Is it off the shoulder or step down?
Yeah, step down. Yes, you go big step down.
What step down? Please remind me.
A step down is the ones with right behind the banner that are actually on wheels.
You build, yeah.
Okay.
So you say a step down. How much do you think it would cost from start to finish?
About $6,000.
Off the shoulder, looking at what?
Off the shoulder, maybe about $3,000.
For 3,000.
But all that still depends on how much you want to go because depends on your feathers. It depends if you get in Ligori, if you go in ostrich. It depends if you go in pheasant. That could range. Off the shoulder could range between 3 to 6, and a step down could go between 6 to 8, depending on the feathers and the amount of decoration and lights you want to put on it.
Tito, how much for the banner?
The banner varies, but banners really taste or really decorated like that. So banner mostly it's don't rule the banner. So a banner may cost you maybe but $1,500, $2,000, depending on what you want to do.
Okay. Last
So
question.
the banner, it wouldn't cost as much as the other ones.
What about the players, the band, horn section, drums? What are they looking at? 500?
Yeah.
Less than?
Way less. They're doing straightening.
I've known drummers to spend about $1,200, $1,500. Again,
Drums.
every hat depends on what type of feathers you want to use. If you use pheasants, Ligoris, ostrich, depending on what you use.
I want you to know I going to Google all of these after this.
Yeah, so
Because Tito, we're here trying
drummers
to
tend to spend
estimate the overall cost of
Like
a group.
Like an A group.
Of an A group's, how much is spent collectively by the group?
Boy, listen, that could be maybe that could be for $400,000.
Because I said I threw out $1 million. Delton said he thinks it's possible.
'Cause I thought banners would have cost more. So you saying banners and lead costumes don't be that much? Pace didn't work?
No, lead is a different story. Remember now, these things are being carved. If you don't put carving in your group, you have to pay for carving. A carving a head, you can spend almost $1,200, $1,500 just on carving a head.
Just one head?
That's just a head, yeah. So every costume varies. Remember, banner's more about cloth, lights,
Yeah, you put a thing on that.
smoke. Yeah, so that wouldn't cost you as much as you painting a costume, decorating a costume, or paying for airbrush or carvings on a costume. And that ain't gonna do with decoration nor feathers. Feathers is a whole different game.
That
Like
is
a bella could cost you but $3,000, $4,000 just a bella in the back.
Yeah, I know that. That front line of bellas, they go all out. Especially that front group bellas. Thank you so much, sir.
We thank you for your input and your insight. My goodness.
Okay.
People do it for the love. Yeah, bro. And you get people like the Valley Boys Way Forward who ain't get a dime, who just out there having a good time, guys, and Pace and costume.
We ain't new to this. We true to this.
They true
Don't
to
mind
this.
us being split. We true to this.
We still love the
And then
company.
my brain is doing that thing now where it's trying to calculate. So how much money goes down Bay that day?
Oh,
How much money just traipse down Bay
that
for
we-
the day?
That end up in the garbage?
That end up in the garbage?
To Atlanta.
That end up on the side?
To Atlanta. 500
Oh,
million.
Jesus. 800 million. 500 million.
800 million.
800 million. He wasn't telling a word of a lie. That's how much. That is...
That's how it's
What is economic crisis? No such thing.
So where do you think it's
Because surely the crisis should be reflected in that parade.
Yeah, you would think people got to the newspaper.
No, they're leveling up.
Yeah, they go with them pheasant feathers, ostrich feathers.
I'm dumbstruck. I really am.
Yeah, because I mean, they're real feathers. They're like, these are synthetic. They usually just go for the real feathers.
So when you say ostrich, he means the real ostrich. Ain't there enough ostriches in the world for that? Aren't they nearly
They'd be
extinct?
silk and synthetic. They don't
I
be
thought so.
No, let's go feathers.
Why?
It's John Canoe. What you mean, why? What kind of questions are why? It's John Canoe. What you mean, why?
As he say, morning, any cake on here. Miss, come. Did you bring cake to the party? Because I have lunch.
We have lunch.
I brought lunch and I
we have
brought
drinks.
coffee. Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah, so John Canoe is
Rashad says he knows his
$1 million
brother
industry.
spent close to $3,000 on his costume with the feathers. Julianne say, Delton, watch your mouth. You didn't know me like that. I was up. I took 3 naps, but I was up. I really believe Julianne was up. LOL Marisha, what? Agreed. What she said about her parents, it's still sticking. Saxons or nothing. Going for 4 straight. Y'all can have it. Take it, Dana. Ain't nobody fighting you this
Yeah,
year.
right
Go
now,
ahead. My feelings are hurt, man, and my good godfather Tony Cooper and his daddy Gus Cooper ain't happy about
rolling over in the
disagreement.
grave.
And I think the saddest thing is, I think it's stuck now. I think the possibility of reconciliation and rebanding and coming together again is gone.
It's gone. I hope it. I won't say that, man. I believe
I did notice the Saxons play Bind Us Together.
it did.
It did not escape me that they had that in their lineup. I want to know how the Masks and Bind Us Together match.
Let's just turn on there. They got nothing to do with your theme. What's your theme?
There is only one.
It's like y'all petty. No, y'all
Y'all don't lose sight of
sides.
what this is about.
That was real shady. Yeah,
Yeah, no, that was dead shady.
That's fine. That's
Dead shady.
unnecessarily shady.
Dana says, happy birthday. Thank you. It is still my birthday. Wow, I've already forgotten. This show really could suck you in. Completely forgotten. Adisha says, Saxons in your belly. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah,
Happy
blah.
birthday, Vera. That's better. Thank you. Dana says, come over to the Shell Saxon Superstar. No one will hold it against you. You are a foreigner. Someone fix that for me, please, because I'm not going to say
Like
it.
foreign who?
Foreign where? I've always told you that me being a foreigner means that I believe I've made a more informed decision. That my decision is not influenced by family affiliations or historical ties. It's purely based on the goodness of the music. Yes, I thought it was pure shade by
No, but
together.
was
Oh yeah,
that was just
absolutely.
straight shade.
I heard that. I said, well, Jesus, what is this?
Unnecessarily, but I love it.
So anyway, as Delton says, we're looking to see on the 31st on New Year's Day in the morning.
Yeah, that one
Is it
ain't
starting
really.
at 9 o'clock again?
Oh no, that's one thing. But that's now we ain't messing with church. We can have
Oh
church.
yes, of course. Yeah, you can't fool
We
with that.
give you time to go to church.
Can't fool with that. So that's gonna start
Definitely
what?
I think probably 1.
1?
Yeah, usually starts around 1
Okay.
o'clock.
Okay.
I'm not sure though. It's not be corrected, but usually starts around 1.
Okay. Yes, of course. I forgot. that we're still.
Get your time to rush off from church.
Now,
at
one of the
11.
things I said to Delton, we do need to talk about. Maybe we need to do this after New Year's. Is that sense of going to church for Easter, going to church for Christmas, going to church for New Year's as a habitual practice. Oh, it's a 2 a.m. start. That makes sense. As a habitual practice in a Christian nation, is that dying out? Are we in denial? Because I know, for example, my pastor, he firmly believes that New Year's they come in. So got to make sure you're accommodating the people because they come in, because it's still part of the thing that people do. They go to church and then they can do whatever they can do after, but they're gonna go to church, and that's something he's taught us ministers to be mindful of. That on New Year's Eve, we should be expecting laddie and everybody.
I think I'm out of touch with that in terms of, course, where our church is now, being in the auditorium. From where I came from in the Grove, that's high walk by area. That's like strong feet traffic.
Right.
So around those time, before you get in the jungle, you walk in the jungle, you stop at the church.
Right.
So that's where I know that whole theory to come from. Even when we were in Wong's Plaza, we had some people walking by from Cumbersville that were come in just for watch night. Where we are now, Ian, you have to walk like through the gate in the back there.
But then,
so I don't know how it is for everybody else. I don't know how the church is doing it now.
But I guess from your observation. But I just wonder, like, culturally, do we still feel like, based on the conversations we have with people,
I don't think
when
so.
people are making their plans, culturally, is it still, maybe not as much as before, but it's still there? I do feel like in a few years that's going to have faded, though.
Well, what makes me believe that it's definitely fading is the amount of party flyers I see now.
This, like, if you're an establishment and you're not doing something for New Year's, you might as well close.
That's what makes me think, okay, this is not, the whole church culture is not the same anymore, because the amount of party, like end of year parties, ball dropping parties, like, we don't drop no ball over here. I saw someone on the fly with ball dropping. It's like, we don't drop no ball over here. But one of those I see, and
what
then
ball are you dropping?
What even more?
That was not the ball of your life that you're dropping.
What's more concerning to me is the amount of, like, church positions that have on these flyers, man. It's like, boy, these churches in trouble. I saw these flyers, and I was like, oh boy. I say, oh boy, these churches are looking a little rough right here for watch night. Like, I can't you know, the other day I counted. I was like,
Delton said the amount of church musicians on this.
This one band, this the next band.
No, but then they're gonna go. They're gonna leave church at like 11. They're gonna go to church first.
Yeah.
They're gonna be there for praise and worship.
So what are they setting up?
I mean, when you're a career musician full time, you could set up beforehand.
Yeah. So the church musicians I saw, I was like, all right, so that church don't have to keep up later.
Adisha's left a comment that I'm not gonna click on because why? Honestly, it depends. Terrell says, as I've had to work drunkenly the last few years, I stay in to rest. Prior to that, I started to visit some New Year's parties.
See? Terrell, you're shaking a leg.
And Terrell's a regular church goer.
I hear they're shaking a leg for New Year's before you go to drunken to start up and think.
That sense that you want to start the year with God, like, get it right. You starting right, I guess.
Now we want to start
the value
right
for that is
in the body. We want to start right in the body.
I can catch Jesus on the first Sunday.
Yeah, we catch Jesus on the first
and
Sunday.
when it's Tuesday.
Yeah, so I catch Jesus on that. That next Sunday we coming in.
That Sunday's far away though,
We coming back and we buying us together.
What if the rapture is before that?
Then we miss it. But the amount of
Adisha says it's still there, but she thinks it's fading. Man, some people just be coming for the sauce.
And even that decline.
That's a good point too. Delton, you said church musicians, and you're right, because it started at 9:30, the same time as church. As I said, I believe 9:30 is going to be the DJ, and the live band starts at 11 o'clock, and the live band plays the people into the new year, man. So the musicians go into church for New Year's. They're going to at least do praise and worship, and then they're gonna cross over. They're gonna put up the finger and they're gonna step out.
Step out and pack the church keyboard up and get it. They can pack up church.
Dana says, yes, I agree. There are so much more parties happening on New Year's Day when it used to only be one.
Yeah, it is party.
Churches still do Souths, Rashad said.
See?
The answer is not really as much.
Really, no.
No. Now, our church still does Souths. Did we do Souths? Like, yeah, I feel like we've done Souths for the last few years. We give God thanks and praise. Never mind. I have been home for 3 New Years. Why?
He ain't been home for 3 New Years.
Because he ain't been
home. He out and
Never
about.
mind. I have been home for.
I think you mean he hasn't been home. Yeah.
haven't been home. So you've been all over the world.
Yeah, singing for the king.
But I mean, if you were home, you'd be in church, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Interesting.
not gonna lie to you, I thought about that. I was like, I wonder if I could grab a little job. I saw a church need musician something. I could make a few dollars on this. I counted at least like 6, 7 churches that don't have one musician on New Year's Eve.
And ain't nobody call you, Delton?
Ain't nobody call me. No one say nothing to me. But if y'all need me though, here I am. Because the way it is now, and
Same question you asked before. When you gonna set up?
yeah. My thing is, and a lot of these churches, especially the churches that share musicians, I don't know what they do on watch night. Like the watch night is like a scary time. If you're a church that share musicians, like, oh boy, just like what you gonna do?
You gotta make that plan from January.
Oh, if you do it now, too late. If right now you still didn't find a musician yet, it's too late.
Samantha says, "No, sir, we need you.
If you didn't find a musician by now, it's too late for that.
We need you."
Yeah, so I don't think that's the thing like that no more. I think it's starting to fade. And I think the problem is a lot of people say it's our generation. Compared to blame the generation before us, but usually us is like those who are like in my age bracket and that, like we're in my age bracket now. Who ain't really.
Oh my God, I've got to take a different box in the form.
Take a different box now. As of today, that box changed. That 18, you don't see 18 again ever. Because usually you'll be included in that 18 category. Not anymore, man.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Welcome. Status says my 40 plus years of life. This Christmas was my first away from home, and this New Year's Day will also be my first. Will you be finding a church?
The question is,
will you be finding a Canadian church to go to on this watch night, or stay home? Like I don't even know how it would feel being home. I don't even know how. Like what was the just sit down and watch party? Like will I go to a party? Like I don't even know what I'd do if I don't go to church.
I think there was one year I was home for New Year's. Like I went back to the UK, and I just refused to go to church. So I slept. I stayed home and I slept. Woke up the next day and all was well.
Did I get to call you?
Still here. No. Oh, she went to church. I
Oh,
just didn't
you
go.
also up?
No, but back to England, we get different allowances.
Like,
Yeah. Like I could be like to my mommy, I'm not going to church. Bet.
Okay, he did.
Because even me, mom was like, no, you're going to church again.
It's like that now.
I feel like she knows that me not going to church is not a case of backsliding. It's just a case of I'm on vacation. Let me rest.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. Yep. I'll just welcome you, man. Welcome you to that 35.
And I'm so glad to be here.
Oh, welcome, man.
Still looking like a spring chicken.
I'll tell you something, buddy. Today I decided I wanted to like clean the bathroom before I came. And there's like a spot that I wanted to get to. And I was like, I don't need to move. I can stretch and get it. Huh? Listen to me. My back right now is tight.
Cleaning is a day event now.
Oh, I can reach and get that. I don't have to move. Oh, I should have moved.
And it used to be that I was the kind of person that would just do piece. Like today, I feel like clean the bathroom, clean the bathroom. They'd be like, no, that's inflicting myself with pain over several days. So now I just have to set one day, do the whole house, soak.
Like to have to be a Friday evening.
Yeah.
So Saturday, you just take that time off. Yeah, no, that's welcome, ma'am. You at that age now. Dana says,
and I'm glad to be here.
There was only one New Year's Day where I was to a party, and I ain't gonna lie. I had a ball. No, those parties like fun. I won't lie to you.
Oh man,
those parties look like fun. They usually have a good time. There's lots of apple ciders going around, and fun times. So yeah. But yeah, so we're going to wait and see what happens at this New Year's Junkanoo.
What are we going to see or are we going to sleep?
Are we going to see? We going?
No,
okay.
I don't have no ticket.
Yeah, too late. People are buying tickets up until
you ain't lying.
11 p.m.
You're telling no
Day,
words of a lie.
11 p.m. Boxing Day, people's like, I got 2 tickets.
2 a.m. After we've jumped and hollered and had a whale of a time at church, I ain't got it in me. I don't have a 2 a. I don't have it in me. I'm sorry.
I think my first Junkanoo was
with all due respect, I can't.
My very first one I can remember was after a watch night.
I mean, when else would it be? It'd have to be after a watch night.
Have you
ever not been to watch night?
No, I mean like I wasn't a Boxing Day parade.
Oh, your first Junkanoo was the first. Okay,
I had to be like because there was no other way for me to explain leaving my daddy's house at 1:00. Talk about a game Bay Street. So it had to be like since I'm out. let me just
Let me pass by.
let me just take full advantage of this opportunity. That about. So yeah. So hopefully I
Rashad
don't.
says, "Is it crazy that I really enjoy cleaning? This 30-year-old life is something. I just find myself cleaning a lot. I'm going to be transparent with you on DGMT because that's what I come for. So I didn't make any plans for my birthday. I just didn't want to. I didn't feel like going to. You know, people's like, oh, you want to go? I didn't feel like doing anything. So I was like, whatever I feel like doing, I'll do. The only thing I really wanted was to have a massage. So a friend of mine came earlier on in the year. She had a massage at a particular establishment. She's like, you have to have one. I was like, I'll have one. I booked the massage. It was for today at 3:00. Obviously, it's 2:51. I'm not going. But ask me why. Because yesterday, it's been Christmas. It's that time of the year. And of course, I'm at the point where typically by now I'd be on zero. Like we'd have zero for January, innit? We just zero. But God is gracious. God is kind. We've come so far. There's still funds in the accounts. We are going into the new year
And that's what
with
matters.
funds. However, if I went to that massage, I would have significantly less funds.
So you have
And
to
I
make a
said,
decision?
it's not losing the funds that is the problem. Is what am I losing these funds on? And I said to myself, I've changed my mind. I don't want a massage. I want a comforter. And I canceled the massage.
so you can buy.
And I went to the mall with my massage money because I said, this right here will bring me
the
more joy,
decisions- the decisions
more
in life.
satisfaction, more pleasure. And I shopped for a comforter. And after about 45 minutes of turning over, picking,
That's
trying, looking, this store, that store, comparing prices, I said, Vera, you've crossed it.
Welcome.
This is a whole new level of adulting.
Because all of my Christmas, I was
Because
like,
I didn't pick it because it was the responsible thing. I picked it because that would bring me more joy.
yeah. Like right now for me, I am like after the show, I plan to stop because I need some curtains, some curtain rods. I'm like, I'm excited about this. I'm excited to go ahead and figure out what colors I want.
Listen to me.
And for me, as me myself as a male, I actually have a drill. Like, I want to drill some holes. I'm even more excited. I'm like, I'm going to drill some holes in the wall. And I'll put up
People
some
think
curtains.
this is not
And this is
not
where
a
we are,
drill.
right?
This is not a drill. These things bring joy.
Oh,
When I
yes,
walked
go.
into my house yesterday after cleaning,
Like,
and when I walked
new
in,
confidence, yeah.
the carpets were clean. Like the rug that I have at my door, like I have like a nice rug at the door, shiny, man. The white was whitened. And there was a little candle on the table, and the scent of the candle was just lingering in the air. And all the bits and bobs that were lying around the house out of place were gone. He said, look at joy. Cancel all plans. Cancel all plans.
Like, we going to be home.
I want to be home.
In this clean house.
Come on in this
I
clean
gotta enjoy
house.
this.
While the smell of Fabuloso lingers. Let me, come on. Let me make the most of this. So I say all that to say, Rashad, is it crazy that you enjoy cleaning? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're on minute 59 and I'm committed to keeping this show as concise as possible. So 2 things we wanted to do in our end of year review. We wanted to pick our favorite show for the entire year. And we're going to go on popular vote. Delton and I are going to battle it out. You're going to put yours out. I'm going to put mine out. And the Saints are going to decide which one was their favorite. Please put your favorite show or favorite topic
I ain't
we
gonna
have
lie to you. Let me tell you
discussed.
something for this year. It's all a blur.
It was all a dream.
This year.
I want you to know I'm absolutely flamming at this point because in my head I'm panicking like this year.
I was
Show
like,
this year, show
what
this year.
happened? The fact that Cat Williams was this year.
Everybody keeps saying.
Like, it was like,
Everybody keeps saying.
how long ago was this year?
I'm receiving a voice call from the pastor,
Oh, you got to do that? Oh, boy.
and now he's cut off the phone.
Oh.
Oh no! Can you call him, please?
Let me call it.
Because I don't like this. He's trying to get in contact with the show and he can't.
But I tried to call him, he didn't answer.
Call him back now.
Calling.
So yeah, it was all a dream.
Calling.
But my plan is to open up Facebook.
Hey, this is Denzel.
See?
Leave me a message and I'll...
No, man,
See?
no, man, God. Maybe
And
he's
that's
blocked
live.
that number.
That's live on there. Everybody heard. He went straight to voicemail. He's like, decline.
And then he's going to be mad at me because he's going to say I declined this call, but I didn't. I went to answer it and it ended.
Yeah, so does he really want to talk to us? Not sure. Before we go up, Risha says my new mattress cover. Listen, best $70 I spent this.
Marisha, a mattress cover will change your life. A mattress cover will change the quality. One of my aims in life, one of my goals, when I know I have arrived at adulthood mastery, is when I get in a bed and it feels like a hotel bed. Like a good hotel bed.
Let me tell you what I did.
Where there's a sense of swallowing from underneath and above. I'm close. I'm not there. But that mattress cover took me a good few steps closer.
Let me tell you what I did over this past 2 weeks. I made a purchase. I want to try the whole process of the Amazon ship to the Bahamas thing. I want to do that.
Okay.
So what I ordered was, once again, showing like priorities in life. They had these little plastic things that you put under the bed frame that gives the bed frame more support. It's like these plastic. It's like with this size in diameter.
And it's got a dip in it?
No, it has no dip. It's just like a flat surface. And you could screw it up and tighten it to get up to under the height of your bed. And I put that under my
It
bed.
really gives the bed more support.
It supports the frame like in the middle. Like so you can put it like in different, like in the average, like straight across the middle of my underneath in the frame.
Look at the level of intriguement.
Change our bed
What do
completely.
you mean? How?
Just a different support. You know, if you have like metal or some after a while, like it gets shaky.
Right,
And definitely if
okay.
you have wood, it starts to like move and stuff like that. So these right here add like support to the bed frame. And support like it I didn't know it needed. But I found out it needed it. And when I tell you, I was like, what is this new bed?
You're the best thing.
And I have
You are the best thing.
and I flipped my mattress and it was like so that right there for me was a Merry Christmas. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was how much it was? $60 well spent. And I was like, I need to get some more of these. So this is where my life is at now, where I'm just like trying to try new ways, flip mattress, get the bed to be comfortable. And that's what brings me joy. That brought me joy this Christmas. And I thank Dana's life being changed. Hallelujah. So
I
that's
just
right
received
there.
a birthday present in my account. God is
Oh!
great. God is
Oh,
kind.
come on! Have I the pastor's call us?
Yeah.
Oh, Alabama,
God is
Alabama.
kind. We ending this year what?
Oh, so that means get the massage. So that means
Amen.
That means-
Amen.
go get the massage, man. Let's worry about get it all. This
Oh, my daddy called me twice. Oh no, y'all shut show down. It's over.
Vince call. No, you got to answer Vince. Right now, where Vince is what? It's 8 o'clock.
And I row Vince because I believe he forget my birthday last year. So I tell him, don't you dare forget my birthday.
But it's 8 p.m.
But it gets to a certain age.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad about it. I understood.
How old Vince is now?
Oh,
What, 74? 75?
I believe he was born in 74.
Can't be born in 74.
No, 47. He's born in 47.
Cannot be born in
So he's
74.
77.
Oh, yeah. No.
About to be 78.
Oh, yeah, no.
No.
He's
No,
born in
Born
47?
in 47. So,
Yeah, so
yes, he's going to be 78 in January.
Yeah, no. You better thank God.
My daddy.
You remember
My
you
daddy
have
looks good. My
I
goodness.
remember
Man of God. Man of God.
By that age, fun to be like the day after. Oh, you know it's your birthday? It's like, yeah, that's my birthday.
You
yesterday.
didn't tell me.
It's my birthday yesterday,
That's the
Daddy.
worst thing, eh? But how was I supposed to know it's your birthday? I was supposed to call you and tell you.
Yeah, you can call him.
I have a couple of people who I'm waiting for 12 o'clock to strike. If they don't message me,
UK time or
Bama's time.
Obama's time.
Bama's time. Bama's time.
I went looking for something now and I forgot. Okay, I remember what it is now. All right.
So we were talking about how this year is a blur, so we can't
this
necessarily
year is-
identify which show was our best show. I think Murphy wins.
I'm just that's the one that
I
sticks
think
out to
Murphy
me.
sticks out in my mind.
'Cause-
Because I don't think I've ever had to pay so much attention to the news and social media in order to prepare myself for a show in advance. The last time we had to do that was back when the prophetesses and the men of God were fighting on the live.
Right.
When they were going back and forth, the live, somebody did a live. I remember we had to do like a 10-point plan to line up
So
who went live on
who
what
said
day
what?
and then who
Who went
responded.
first? Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like after that, Murphy and the stages in her story,
I think
came
Murphy
in a close
definitely
second.
took the cake for this year in terms of like this story. We did not see coming. We did not know.
What we didn't see coming is that she would leave all of this with a PhD.
With a PhD, did she ever get $20,000? Do we know? Did she ever get that little $20,000 that she's looking for?
I feel like if she did, we would know. I feel like if she did, she'd somehow make sure the States found out. Yeah, so I don't think she did. Send the link.
That's all she wanted. I think the things I was talking about under the bed.
For who?
Oh,
for the support on the bed.
That's where we are now.
I must say, yeah. So, I think Murphy wins. Those of you, Stephanie said, I don't even remember Stephanie saying good morning or anything, but she's here to say Murphy was the best show.
Yeah, no, I think Murphy's story was so complex. And it left so much to be like what?
And there's still a lot of haziness.
There's still a lot of things at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
Today, this end of he's like, okay, whatever. It's like, is she out the house? Okay, then she's out the house. Did they ever clean up the house? Who's in the house now?
I wonder if they ever cleaned up, like, what the state was.
My thing would be, I want to know.
You know what I think?
Who in the house now?
It's got to be Miss Tingham.
Who?
It's got to be Miss...
The daughter? The granddaughter?
No.
So why the granddaughter in the house?
No, the older lady who was in Murphy's home. She have to be in the house.
Oh, wow.
That's her house. What was her name? Miss...
Don't remember.
What's her name? Miss Tingham House. You got to get out of Miss House.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the word was. Anyway.
Yeah, so I don't even know, like, who's in the house now?
Miss Carey. Okay, Miss Carey. I'm going to take your word for it.
Anyway, so yeah, I think that for me was like the highlight of this year in terms of like what made. And of course, like we have the sad news, but you're not talking about the sad news. In terms of what made like the national news outside of the Valley Boys debacle.
And next, I think the throwing of the mace takes a close second.
That's what I was gonna say. Was also, but to me,
it was the news event rather than the show.
Yeah, it was what
I
happened. Then our show after, because I was just confused. Like, why are you doing this? I think the general consensus is why. So it wasn't like this is a good story. Let's follow this. It was like, why do we do this? I feel
like Delton should do a reel of our top 5 moments, but he's a busy man.
A reel? Oh, you mean to go through and let's cut them?
Yeah, cut out the best. But for the new season, because we on season number 19.
That's how we start.
We're on season number 19. Every time we take an extended break, new season.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're concluding on that one, then this is our last before we leave. One of the things that we wanted to implement this year that we never got around to in terms of all the things we wanted to add to our show. So we added Song of the Week this year.
Yep.
To the show. We added what else did we add?
We're supposed to do the question.
We started question of the day, but we didn't get to do it so often because you always talk too much and we just never got to question of the day. So we're going to end today's show with question of the day. Delton, it's a doozy and I hope you're ready for it because we're going to end deep and we're going to end serious and we want you guys to chime in because you get to this point of the year and everyone's reflecting in order to start the new year fresh. And I must say, last year, I was quite lazy on my reflection. I wasn't as intentional with my reflection as I usually am. Mm-hmm. I didn't enter January with that sense of direction and purpose because I felt like, brutally honest, not that you set yourself up for failure, but you give yourself things that at the end of the year you can look at and be like, I didn't do all of them. Right. So my thing was, I want to give myself a list of things I'm going to end up not doing, so let me not do that. That I must say, that was just where I was at the end of last year, beginning of this year. And I must say, I do now regret not doing that. That sense of direction. Yeah. That, when you've made the vision clear so that people can run with it, you've written it down so that those who see it can run, you realize I also need to see it to be able to run.
Because I forget.
And so sometimes I tripped and I was stumbling, I was crawling and I maybe wasn't running as purposefully. And so I definitely, in not doing it, I see the value of being more intentional with writing down. Because and TikTok likes to make everything so fashionable. This one is not fashionable. It's biblical. You have to write things down. Give yourself direction, write the vision, seek the Father for what it is he wants you to do this year and what he wants to do in you this year. So I'm going to be definitely making sure over the next few days that I'm doing that. And I'm definitely going to start with this question. And I wanted to open it up to all DGMTers, Delton, and everybody. What is the biggest lesson you learnt about yourself this year? Not just lesson, but lesson you learned about yourself this year.
What is the biggest lesson?
Or a lesson, biggest lesson, a lesson that you learned about yourself this year.
You have answer for yours ready?
No.
Okay. I'm just checking. I was like, if you have one ready, that was biggest lesson 2024. I think one of the things that the first thing that pop up in my brain is that I don't give a flying. No, I don't.
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be safe, but I can't. That tripped me just now. I don't give. And you slowed it down.
Yeah.
Like I want to put emphasis on.
I try to find a better way to say it. Think about it. Sometimes I don't give.
A hoot?
I don't do a good job. I think this goes to, I'm sorry what you said. I don't do a good job of writing accomplishments and successes down in terms of like making altars for them. And I think this year, like I did like a little introspection and looked back, even if just in terms of what all I accomplished this year. And I was like, I realized like you do a whole lot more and a whole lot better than you think that you give yourself credit for. And I think that was something that and this just happened like within the last 2 weeks. And last week I was looking back. As simple as the fact that I went on 2 cruises this year, right? I went on 2 cruises, had another child into private school. Like, so I'm paying now 2 school fees. I still had enough money to do. I did 2 cruises and another trip in the middle. And like in my mind, like I don't have money to do anything. But it's like, well, what you had, you did actually did. Like you did have.
You got money for what you want to have money.
You had the money. You had the money, and to be honest, you still have some money left. Like so, you did all these things.
God is kind.
And you're not broke. So a lot of these times, like we always focus on the negative and focus on the things that we probably did not do. But like focusing on the things, that's a lesson that I learned that I need to start focusing more on the things that I actually did accomplish, rather than focusing so much more on the things I did not accomplish. Because I mean, of course, like you said, I didn't have like a little list of things going into, so that probably would have made it help big better, like a cross off something. But I didn't have a list to cross off. But like as these things happen, it's like, wow, I didn't write them down. Like this thing actually happened. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what came to my mind first and foremost.
A lesson about myself. I got lots, to be honest. I'm trying to think of which one to share. I think I learned this year that I don't know how to put it. I think I learned this year. I've always said, and it's very true. I think I've been given a grace for independence. That's the best way to put it. And I think when I look at the life that I live, I think I can see why. I was able to get up and leave my family and come to the Bahamas, and I've been here for 10 years, and I feel like God has given me a certain grace. And sometimes it is used maybe not in the best way, in that I don't necessarily, not that I don't value relationships, but maybe I don't see their value of relationships because I'm very much, I can get it done by myself. And so I think
independent. I
think I've been branded by myself and by others as not cold-hearted, but somebody who's can be quite detached, can easily, Marisha used to call it the cut-off spirit, that I could very much be like, I'm done with this.
Oh yeah.
And it's not like a thing that I put on or I could cut you off. I'm not trying to boast about it. It's just something that if it happens, it happens, and I don't know what to tell you. But I think because I've always...
Not something I fight either. I don't fight either.
And do you know what? I didn't learn, and this is a second lesson actually that comes on the back of this, but I feel like I learned this lesson the same way. Because I was branded that way or had branded myself that way, it like hit me. Like when I came to the Bahamas, I realized I'm very creative. And I know some people are like, duh. Before this, I would have never called myself creative. I would have always said I'm not creative at all. Even though I picked creative, like I studied the arts.
And drama in life.
The devil can pack your head with full of lies.
Right.
So I think I've always told myself that I'm not particularly sentimental or emotional or super caring. And I've always used that as like an indictment on myself in like friendships and relationships. Like, you know, I'm not the sensitive, sweet.
Yeah, that just ain't me.
It ain't me. But I feel like this year I learned I have a massive capacity for that. Like I have a huge capacity for that. And I feel like life has pulled that out of me more and more. And it's been uncomfortable. But at the same time, it's like, oh, I have this too. I could be a great friend. I could be a good, I could do good in relationships as well. So I think that's a lesson I learned about myself.
Do you think that has like hindered you in terms of like actual relationships, in terms of like moving forward?
What do you mean?
Since we had in deep, in terms of like I don't say boyfriend, girlfriend, but spouse. Do you think that
No.
found that you sort of like put that side of yourself away
Yeah.
for so long that you come off, you get that aspect of your life?
No,
that
I
you
don't think
showed?
so. No, I don't. I don't think I've ever gotten to a point where that
For anybody to
that
see
mechanism has kicked it. Like, I don't feel like anybody's gotten close enough to me to know, for me to activate. Marisha, we don't have to reiterate.
Like we listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. You don't have to reiterate. I have accepted that that's who I am, and who I am is no excuses. Marisha did come in with a different show. She said she liked the show when we talked about giving to the poor, the Pastor Keon situation. That was one of her favorites. That was quite a heavy one too. She said this year she's learned that she is capable of carrying burdens, weights, and trials with joy. That's amazing. With joy.
That's
with joy we draw from the well. She learned that she liked working out and had forgotten that she actually enjoyed it. Boy, me too. This stinking hip trying to misdirect me. But if I don't dance and give my God glory. So yeah, no, agreed. People always say that whatever, is it a dopamine, adrenaline, whatever you get from working out, that makes it enjoyable, and so whatever. Yes. Agreed. Any other lessons on the live? What about lessons you've learned about life in general, not necessarily yourself? Lessons you've learned about life in general.
I got to go back to one of your lessons that you carried for a year.
Because which one is that one?
Give it path, but I was like, I'll let that one go.
Wasn't it Paphos?
I'll let that one go. That's what
you learned that this year.
No, that's a lesson. That keep on reoccurring.
No, but sometimes it's hit you fresh.
That's what that reoccurring.
You'll just meditate on that. It'll hit you later.
That's what that reoccurring
later.
Lessons. Lessons in life.
I definitely feel like I'm a lot more empathetic. So on top of Paphos, I feel like that's made me more empathetic. Realizing that. Y'all people. But because I now see that y'all going through a lot. It just means that I tend to I'm handling people with a little bit more empathy, because everyone's a little broken. Everyone's dealing with something. I think
like one of the things that life is teaching, and I'm learning to handle, is the whole idea of grief. I think for me that's still a learning curve. So I still don't know. I still like every now and again it's be like, oh, this grief thing is still real, is it? So that grief thing hits you every now and again, and I think it's sort of I don't say it diminishes, but it kind of diminishes like how you feel when people start talking with their problems. Like, shut up. Just feel like, shut up. You want me to life, be quiet. and so I end up in that space like real fast. Basically, like, your parents are alive, be quiet. Like you don't know that. You don't experience life yet. You be quiet. Don't you cry for?
See, my lesson teaches me that your problem and my problem, I'm never going to compare them, because you're not me and I'm not you.
Yeah, I compare it.
That's another thing too.
Just be like, your parents are alive, be quiet.
Julianne said the lessons that she learned, niggas gonna be ninjas gonna be ninjas. Now on to Pastor Denzel's lesson. I feel like just the last lesson that we wrapping up. Pastor Denzel say a lesson that carries over from over every
Every
year. From time immemorial,
Time.
from age to age. God ain't joking. And hell still smoking. What lessons have you learned about your Christian walk this year? Your walk with Jesus. The saints ain't come. Well, thank you for those who are dropping in their lessons. I see y'all are still on the live. I guess y'all just listening to us, and that's all right. That's all right. So the 3 questions that we're answering, those of you that want to chime in, lessons you've learned about yourself in 2024, lessons you've learned about life in general in 2024, and lessons you've learned in your walk with Christ specifically this year.
That's why Christ is faithful. He is definitely faithful and loving God. That lesson's also a reoccurring one.
Facts.
And a loving, and definitely a forgiving God.
Merciful.
Not like man.
Do you know what? Sometimes I'm like, sometimes I pray and I'll be like, I really want to find new adjectives for you guys, but faithful and merciful, that's all I got.
That's all I got.
I can't get past that. Faithful and merciful. I can't get past it.
Listen to me, that J Mar song I played a few weeks ago. Forgive me, oh Lord. It's me again. I'm like, God, you really have to see if you have for true, because if not, I show you about me again. Come back here again. It's like I really hope you'll see if you get for this. Where I come to you now, it's like the first time you hear about this. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping you're like, oh, for true? Like, oh, that's like, I'm pretty sure you know that this is me again.
Marisha says she learned that her mess ups don't forfeit her from receiving and walking in the blessings.
That you can't out sin the love of God.
I know what song I want to end the show on, because this, I've just got the line. I just got the line from a song and I'm getting a little bit emotional.
Oh boy.
Which is the lesson that I've learned.
I'll play it later.
It's like a Mercy Chinwe song called Chinedum. And in the line of the song, she says, you make the little things I do be like say na big thing. I'm gonna say it one more time.
Again, yeah.
You make the little things I do be like say na big thing. Meaning that when God had grace, bam, on top of whatever, when God had super, bam, on top of your natural, the little things you do, he make you say, na big thing.
Big thing.
So you make the little things I do be like saying a big thing. And that's the lesson I've learned in 2024 in my walk with God. That when grace,
What is all name?
Chinedum, CHINEDUM. When he puts himself on yourself and just make it like big thing. I say, God, you're awesome. You're awesome. Awesome, as the Ghanaians would say. You're awesome. So those are my lessons of 2024. Lessons about myself, lessons about life, lessons in my walk with Christ. And so it's a nice little reflection moment. Ending the year on a happy note.
Yeah, definitely. And a hopeful note as we look forward to 2025. I forget 2025. You still got 3 more days left. There's a whole lot more could happen for you in these next 3 days.
I feel like something coming that's going to cause me to shout. Watch now. Yes, Lord. There's going to be anyway, life is, y'all know what's going on. Life is, y'all know what's going down. Tomorrow's the 29th. Get your tennis ready.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I took 3 dresses to the tailor to fix. She fixed 2. The one that she fixed, but I needed to fix some more. That reminds me, I must go and get that before I leave. Yeah. That she fixed some more. She's like, come back on Monday. I looked at it again. I said, but this matches my tennis for Sunday. No, baby, fix this. I can come back tomorrow. I can need that tomorrow. Samantha says self. Lessons she learned about herself, that she's stronger than she thought. Lessons she learns about life. Girl, if you don't laugh, you will cry. The lessons she's learned walking with God. If you don't listen, I want his effie. Bam. If you don't listen, you will feel. But he is a good father, and he's still going to come through. Irregardless. One day I had a vision, and every so often it comes back to me. The idea that there's a level of maturity that means God makes you... No, let me go back to the beginning. In this vision, I was in God's hand. Mm-hmm. Yeah? In his hands, like so. And then his hands turned into a tank, like an army tank. And God said, you're not supposed to still be in the tank, but I'm keeping you in the tank. So if I take you out this tank, you're going to die. You have not developed the skills to be... You have not developed the skills to be in this battle and die without any... Like right now, all you could do is press button and shoot. And you're supposed to be at the point where you can come out,
Outside with your gun.
get that sword, and start cutting people head off. But you said you ain't ready.
Like,
and the truth is,
right now.
I want you to be able, but I'm going to keep you here until... And every so often I do something, I look at heaven and he's like...
He's like, exactly. Ah.
So, girl, I know what you mean. He is a good father. Every now and then I see myself in the tank. Just press the button.
That's like, get him.
Can't hold a sniper. Can't hold a sword.
Away from the tank.
You can't even use a bayonet. What can you do?
I can push buttons.
I can push buttons.
And I thank you, Father, for
And
allowing
I'm
me to
like,
be a push
God.
buttons.
I'm just so grateful you didn't throw me out the tank.
Don't throw me out the tank. Lord, whatever you do, don't throw
Right
me
for you
out.
to throw me
Don't
out the
throw me
tank.
out the tank. Thank you so much, Sam, for responding.
Thank you for sharing that, Samantha.
And for those who still typing, all right.
Hurry up. We're wrapping up.
We wrap it up. We got 2 minutes left on the show. But it's
I want
been
to shout out Julianne one more time for providing lunch.
yeah,
Your
yeah,
birthday,
yeah,
girl. I really appreciate it. This fish is right.
yeah. It was pretty good. But it's definitely been a great year, an amazing year. Thank you for all of those that are stuck with us at DGMT. And for those who stuck with us at Glow 93.9 FM, it's been a good season. I'm sure all the shows are coming back next year. Pretty sure. When are they coming back? Keep your eyes
and ears to the streets.
'Cause I'm pretty
But we
sure.
held you down in the Christmas break.
Yeah, we kept you down
can
for
say
Christmas
that.
break.
We held you down
We
in the
kept you
Christmas
here.
break.
To this Christmas into New Year's.
Yeah.
And so you had some places you come and spend the New Year's and Christmas with. And we say happy birthday, Jesus.
If you are not going to church tomorrow, you need to be at Life Worship Center.
You should be. If you're not going to your church,
If you have the smallest inclination to pass by, follow it. That's the Holy Ghost.
do it.
Don't play around.
Like,
Don't
you know
walk
what?
on.
I wanted to visit that church before the out. No, this is your time.
This is your
If ever was a time that you need to visit,
I'm not too much. Not
It'll
too
be
much
now.
on it. Not too much on it. I'm just saying
if there ever was a
now
time,
is a good time. Also in addition as well, we're crossing over into a new year. By God's grace and mercy, we will be at Life Worship Center. I just saw Dana's comment. You know, when people throw shade, it throws me off. Dana said, you all did well. Didn't expect a show today.
that's a shame.
We said we were coming. Why don't people believe us when we say we're coming?
Because it's your birthday. It's like,
But I said I was going to come on my birthday.
yeah, but
I like people.
I like people.
I like people.
My hope is let me talk to friends.
Yeah.
I hope is let me talk to friends.
So the 31st of December, 9:30 p.m., CH Reefs Auditorium. Be there or be square because you are not a round.
So you'll be a square.
And you want to be with the saints as they cross over into what we believe is going to be our best year.
And so Dana, if you're not at the party, you could log on to to our New Year's service. If you're not at the party,
I mean, I know people who's be at the party and logging on.
wow, you want to go on like that? Not necessary. But be a part this Sunday, and of course we'll be back on Tuesday for our watch night service. Like I said, tomorrow is going to be a grand time. If you can join us, come into the internet somewhere near you. You'll be able to see exactly what's happening at Life tomorrow. We're very excited.
We're very excited.
Very,
We are so excited.
very elated.
I think I'm going to wear these tennis, Delton. My dress is green. Too nice, eh?
Do you mind cleaning those?
Oh, man.
That's the question.
All my tennis,
Like white. Okay.
they're not white, but they're like, they would have to
Light
clean.
color? All right. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I got to think this one through.
Yeah. 'Cause
I gotta plan this one
it
out.
might be a little dirty afterwards.
Okay, I know which ones I'm going to wear.
It might be a little dirty.
I
But if you throw me the
know what I'm going to do today. These numbers have been high for the whole show.
And we thank God for it.
We should have
It's your
birthdays more
birthday.
often.
Yeah, we should definitely have birthdays.
We should have birthdays more often.
My birthday's next week, guys. Y'all tune in. My birthday's going to be next
What day is your
week.
birthday on? What day was it on this year?
I
Like
think
a
my birthday
Wednesday?
is Saturday next year. I
Your
think,
birthday's
yeah.
Saturday too?
But usually you leave my birthday. You don't care for my birthday. I don't think you've ever been here for my birthday.
Delton, what an exaggeration.
Have you ever been for my birthday?
Yes, I have.
For sure?
Oh, I don't know about show. But then if we don't have a show, that's you, not me. Because I've been here in the country for your birthday. So if we didn't have a show, wouldn't it be my fault? Well, you had a whole surprise birthday party out there.
We did.
And I was here.
You was here for that.
Come on.
Was that my birthday though?
Yes, it was.
I mean, it wasn't my birthday date.
But we've never had a birthday
I
on
say
your
I
show.
can't remember if we had a birthday day on my show. That's what I mean, like a birthday.
It's only been 4 years. So if it's just going to be a Saturday.
It's only been 4 years.
It's going to be a Saturday now. Can't have been a Saturday before now.
Yeah, so next year
it's a Saturday. I don't appreciate being come for.
You're not gonna be here though.
So
because you said the summer. You're not gonna be here.
What did you say? Because I was here this summer.
Yeah, you said like it late this summer. You're not gonna be here this summer.
You're like the sons of Issachar. Can read the times.
The times and the seasons. It's like you were here this year. You're not gonna be here for my birthday next year. Hey, it's all well. It's all good and well. Anyway, guys, I'll be safe.
One year on.
Y'all have a great 2025. It's been a good year.
Absolutely. It has been a wonderful year.
It's been a good time. Stay tuned.
I wonder what this one's going to go in the books as.
This year?
The 2024, chapter 2024 is going to be entitled...
I mean, for who? For us personally?
Me,
For
persevere.
the country? Oh, like for this? What we title this
me
one?
personally, I'm gonna entitle this one Perseverance. And I'm still persevering.
I title this one Provision.
Provision?
Yeah.
Nice.
I put this one definitely Provision.
Nice.
Provision's been the title for this one for me. So I think Provision.
Nice.
Look, I'll go well. So we go peace. Perseverance and provision. that's what we go with. EP.
Why do we do that? It
Gotta
just
find
happens
it.
so
It's
naturally.
gotta happen.
Didn't even try to find it.
No.
No.
That's game. So y'all be safe. Thank you for all those who still rock with us this 1 hour and 30 minutes in. For the folks that are locked it on Vera's page, my page, Glory 3.9 FM page, and there's more people watching on Glory YouTube than anything. So thanks to all of you that are tuned in. I mean, I understand because more than likely, if you watch it on YouTube, you usually have it tied to the TV or device, so you can't type. I understand that. And so we thank you just for being
glad
here.
that you guys
glad
are
that you were here the whole time, sharing your little likes and your comments and your laughters.
A time we surely had.
A time we surely had. We'll be back next year.
You mean the man of God was trying to call the show and he didn't get through at all?
He got through to you though.
Crisis. But that wasn't for that. That wasn't the same matter.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
Oh. All right. so you try to call him one more time?
Look at this.
What we got? You get more things? More things for birthday? Oh, she found the flowers. she found the flowers. Very lovely. For
I don't want to show nobody because they're gonna start asking for something.
Yeah, no, you can't put it out there because the people gonna call, they're gonna beg. So you can't put it out there.
Don't cry, don't beg.
Who asked ain't getting none. Who ain't asked don't want that. If you ain't asked, you want it. If you
I don't
asked,
even remember what flavor this is, but
you
I
ain't
don't
getting
care.
that. We're gonna try one more time and see if the bastard will answer us. Let's see if he answers. And hello. Hello. Oh no, it says reconnecting.
I didn't even hear it ring.
I don't think he wants to talk to us. So I think he wanted to talk to us.
Then he
I don't think we'll talk to us no more. Yeah, that's fine. To God be the glory. We want to give him a chance.
I don't like when people do TGBTG.
It's too much for me.
No, if you're gonna give it to glory, give him the glory. Give it to him.
Spell his name out.
Don't abbreviate.
Don't abbreviate that.
A tidbit.
Hello. Hello. It still says connecting. I don't like it. So we're trying to make a call one more time.
Because I feel like for our last show of the year, he didn't come and hijack it. It don't feel right now. It's ringing.
Let's decline that one and keep this one here. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
You are live on Glory 93.9.
I am Dion.
Wow.
But like I was trying to say,
Wow.
The numbers changed, and I had the old number in my phone. And then y'all wasn't on radio. I let y'all know y'all wasn't on radio.
But we were on radio.
Y'all
Though.
got to do it, but y'all were on radio. Y'all were not on radio.
People say
Radio was blank.
People say it's on radio.
No.
People lie.
Yeah, no, y'all were not. When you did something, you went in the room, came back, then you got on the radio.
Oh.
So I texted y'all was not.
Oh.
Because I was in my vehicular car.
What you said?
I say, vehicular car.
Your vehicular car.
Vehicular. The fact that you all pronounce the H in vehicle is wild to me.
Who?
Vehicle.
And then when I don't when I come, I crash the show. Now I don't come, y'all miss me. When I call,
Yeah, but
don't
you
answer.
crashing the show is part of the show. So when you come, we must tell you that you've crashed the show. We're not going to not say you crashed the show, but it's part of the show. It's in the theme tune, sir. It's part of the show.
And I called early in the show to wish you a happy birthday, and y'all would answer my say, don't forget your fuck y'all.
But we called
I
you.
must see my mind from that gift.
But we called, but we called you back and it went to voicemail, sir.
Yeah. I was gonna sing and everything.
Oh man.
And no, I've not had any songs today.
Hear those songs?
Yeah.
No, that's not true. The baby children, a couple baby children.
I
sang for me.
was gonna sing the Nkrumah, the third version.
Happy birthday.
I had it ready. I
Radio.
my high falsetto.
No, I lied. A single tear was going to come out the
Right there
side.
to the side, straight down the cheek, straight down the cheek. All right then. Since you have
Well,
any closing words
we're
for the
sorry we
Saints?
offended you.
Huh?
You have
We're
any
sorry to offend you.
Offense? No, I don't do offense. Offense is something I was getting. When offense happen.
Good answer, sir. Good answer.
I don't do offense.
Right or door. Walk right in front of the door.
They will come in there. Next thing you know, you're in 26. Every time come one man at the field, next one get left.
The next thing you weep in the national day.
So, do you have any closing words for the end of this? For the end of this end of year DGMT show. It's the last one for the year.
It is the last one for the year. I know. I honestly, that was a good show. I
Okay.
enjoyed.
So
the
when
show.
you come, it's because it's not been a good show.
It's,
Understood. Let me write that down.
I've been doing all the things I shouldn't do, eating the things I shouldn't eat.
Oh, this is.
I just realized I didn't realize there was some garbage up inside the fridge. Y'all leave them.
See, I first off.
I couldn't finish it, was too much. But I took a little piece off to check it, and then I realized it was good. So I had to take 2 more pieces down to taste it.
I'd have bounced that off.
Oh man, that was amazing. So shout out to Lisa Bethel. That was correct.
That's a little plug there.
A little plug there.
Just a little plug.
We called him earlier, and we talked how we not shutting plug.
Also, Tito's math was extremely off because Tito said that if the Bellas could spend $2,000 to $3,000 and the free the free dancers could spend this amount, the dancers spend this amount, how we got to $20,000? I mean, it's only what 20 rupees.
Yeah, no,
Based on the numbers,
I don't
based
think
on the numbers
million.
he called off, I did a quick math on it. Based on those numbers, the Bellas costume, the drummers' skirts, the dancers with their stuff and their all that kind of stuff. The banner, not much, but then the big costumes on top of that.
Yeah, that lead costume in the back.
Costumes, two lead costumes, possibly 3 lead costumes. I don't see how you fall short of $1 million.
Yep.
I don't see how. Impossible. It's well in excess of $1 million.
So John Canoe is what, a $10 million parade?
No, we have way more groups than that.
But not every group
probably,
is set spending $1 million because not every group is that
Yeah,
big.
they're pretty close. We have about eight groups, 7, 8
I
groups.
mean, it's plenty of groups now.
8 A groups.
But
Some
you're talking
of
about
them are not spending
7
that
or
much.
so. Yeah, they're not. They're not. But I think $7 million worth of, and then there's another part that we don't price. Unfortunately, in this country, we don't price at all. We don't price labor.
No, not for John Canoe either.
Yeah, we don't price that. And
Oh,
so
yeah,
we
no.
Price that.
But I feel
I
like
think
John Canoe is a labor of love,
got-
though. It's labor, but
Yeah,
it's love.
But if you try to put a price tag on, you try to price the parade.
In terms of like the hours
For hours
spent.
spent carving,
Yeah,
pasting.
so if you price, okay, even price, some we do in graphic design, we talk about the cost of congestion because we have to then put in a price tag on productivity.
Mhm.
So how much productive hours are lost in traffic? So
See,
how
now
much
you gone
productive
deep now.
hours? How much productive hours are lost? Not off hours, but productive hours are lost in the shack. Not lost, but not when I'm working through the night, whatever. But productive hours when I go in there and put 1 hour here, 1 hour there.
Right.
Those productive hours, they man hours that we got to account for.
Yeah.
You know, so I think
No,
that's is scary.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of money. A lot of money goes that and normally thrown away for 2 days of competition.
And another thing that I thought would have made a good conversation, but I know Vera got to go spilligating.
To go
but
what?
Spilligate.
But I think another very interesting conversation to have is how is it that we're having a phenomenon now where some churches are empty on watch night? I know you're to the flip side of people going out, right? But I mean, parties are happening from back in the day. I did a watch night. I did a New Year's party back 30-something years ago. I had to play with a party. So I mean, there's always these parties, but every church was full. There are churches now that are half full, quarter full on watch night, and that is unheard of in this country.
And that's what you were online when we were talking about that. That's why you brought that up. I'm assuming.
Sorry?
You were online and you were listening to the show when we brought that up about people going to church.
No, yeah, I listened to it, and y'all talked about the side of people having parties and stuff like that. But
Right.
I just want to look at the next side, which is the church side, because the assumption used to be that every church full.
So you think, but we're arguing that the people going to the parties is the reason the churches ain't full.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't know. I think people didn't get to church. I don't know if it's letting get the parties.
Because the people who were going to church and filling it were going to parties afterward.
Right.
But now they're just not going to church, they're going to parties.
And the
Right.
and the
I
I
party
see your
started.
point. So the parties
I
aren't,
don't think
the
the
increase of parties aren't the change. They're just not coming to church before they go to the party anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
Got you.
And I think that's and you know what? Because the Bible talks about how Atlantic killing and how knowledge pops up. And some of us church folks are getting knowledge and they ain't balancing it. And just want to sound smart. And you know, the Bible connects knowledge with pride. So what's happening now is that we're realizing now that watch night came from slavery, and they was watching for January 1 for the abolition of slavery. And so it's not spiritual. It doesn't have no business in God, whatever the case is. So we learn these things and we promoting these things, and we don't realize at what expense we're doing it. So you know, we're not balancing it. You know, so we're learning about Saturnalia and all these other elements of the pagan elements of this season, and so we mash that down. And so we don't do church this, we don't do that and the other, but we don't realize at what expense. We don't realize what the cost is for what we're doing. There are plenty. A lot of churches now are telling their members we don't acknowledge Christmas at all.
Right.
Don't tell me Merry Christmas. Don't give them no gifts. Wonderful, because they got this revelation of truth, which is cool. But at what cost, though? What are you balancing this with? So I think we are puffed up nonsense. We shooting ourselves in the foot because we ain't balancing it. And that's probably where the Catholics had it right back in the day when they actually had their pagan celebrations.
The man
So
who got to
as to
talk about
make it-
people promoting the knowledge. Meanwhile, he putting the knowledge
Yeah,
out there. And
like-
DGMT is like, what? We don't know this.
We don't know. So it's like
So,
they
so
should
Terrell
explain.
said, wait, I'm going to need the bishop to expand on the
Well,
watch
we-
night / slavery
we didn't know-
He's not going to do that on
we
the
didn't know
live.
watch night.
What you going to do
You
is
didn't
you're
know
going to Google
you
Terrell.
didn't know what that was in Jesus?
Some people on DGMT did not.
I mean, I want people.
And I've heard it before, but I'm pretty sure I heard it from you first too. Saying it in this,
Yeah,
by the way, because lots of people are talking about it.
Yeah.
How many people are talking about
Them
this,
lots.
sir?
I never thought them lots ever. I've never met them lots of people.
I've never met that set of
Not a
Christians.
single lot of
Not
them.
the ones who don't do watch night because of the slaves. Not the ones who don't celebrate Christmas at all. Definitely not the ones who talk about Nimrod's testicles.
Yeah, testicles
But so I
guy
think you
never
roll in the
died.
deep circles. I think. But then my pastor knows smart people, and the
Yeah.
smart people are several of them are also leaders in the body.
I think that that knowledge is coming up. People are getting liberated by the truth and understand sense. So these things they're losing their import in many regards. And like in the process of doing it, we are spanking the church. We're spanking this. Okay, we're killing religion. We got to be careful killing religion. And I'm guilty. A lot of us new pastors are guilty of just dogging out religion, and religion is not a bad thing. When you lose religion, you're in trouble. We're losing everything that looks systematic.
Right.
Everything that looks structured,
Uh-oh.
we throw it away. If it's structured, we throw it away. If it's systematic, we throw it away because we don't want nothing that looks like a structure. And I think that is dangerous. And it's leading to the demise of a lot of the institutions that we once knew. So, yeah.
And herein ends the scripture reading for
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
December chapter 2024, verse 20.
I want to make sure it's understood that that you can wear your pretty shoes to church, just change your boots afterwards.
Yeah.
What do you mean? On Sunday,
For
tomorrow?
tomorrow?
I want you
Yeah,
to
it
know.
sounded like you was wearing your boots, your tennis to church. You don't have to.
Who
No,
was
no,
wearing
no.
their tennis to church on Christmas and birthday Sunday? Not me.
No, I just wanted to make sure that you know that the messaging was
I'm trying to
accurate.
figure out which one of my many Christmas shoes I can wear.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Oh, no,
right
no, no,
message
no.
in.
Oh, no, no,
Now, I
no,
was
no,
out there-
sir. Oh, no, no, no.
I was out there this morning, and I think boots would be better than tennis. But I'm definitely not white tennis.
Yeah. Boots.
Not your good white tennis.
I was telling Felicia
Okay.
now, she's wearing, she always tells I have a little white at the bottom. I say, I never feel better.
All my tennis have white at the bottom, every last one. But some, they've lived a long enough life to go on the
I think
firing line. They don't have to come
on the-
back.
On the flip side, just wash them right afterwards.
Yeah, quickly. Don't wait. Stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Touche.
I hear echo.
Because he
Yeah.
just walked in the door.
Probably swat.
End the show, because it's going to come in quickly. All right, thank you so much.
No, I ain't coming in there. I know. I don't want your attitude. I don't want to. I ain't all that.
It's part of the trope, the narrative arc of the show. You come in, I say, oh, he's gate crashed the show. We all are kiki. Our numbers go up, and that's how it's supposed to be.
So you
You're not
understand
supposed to
people
get in your
have feelings.
feelings about
So
this. That's
you
not
understand?
part of
I
the
don't have feelings.
narrative.
I have feelings.
We need to review the narrative for next year, and we need to ask Pastor E.W. Hayes to change the theme song. He needs to add a line about you getting in your feelings so that all things could be in decency and in order.
I'm a very emotional person. When you get to know me.
Well, someone asked if Crocs could do. I wore Crocs, but then
Crocs.
one day, it wasn't bad for me.
I think Crocs sound solid.
Just know you're inside the Crocs and you're dirty. So your feet can be dirty.
If you wear Crocs and you heavy set, I know.
Okay. There may be a sinking.
Might be a little slip and slide, a little singing.
No, it's because I heavy set. And heavy set people, you know, our body is move around and I put them to keep out strong on the ground.
Yeah, I wore Crocs on the first time.
Okay. Well, Samantha, you're clearly not listening to this conversation. She said, I'm wearing white fabric tennis. What you meant to say is, I was going to
Yeah, might
wear
want to change that.
white fabric tennis. Ma'am. You're not doing, you're gonna,
Are we opening to the public or is this just?
while they worked out, Marisha says no KK. So no KK, Vera. Sis, I got you.
Because we also have, I mean,
I got you. You know, I usually don't got anybody for cake.
We
but I
called
got you.
to us bitches to put us out the people.
Terrell, what you doing tomorrow around 2?
2 to 30.
I feel like even now, what's happening now, people are getting offended because they didn't get called upon somebody on preaching man was upset with them.
I'm preaching my.
Okay, this sound like tea. Let's log off. Okay.
Should we tell people that?
No.
That's not for you.
You want to end in the flesh what began in the spirit. I beg.
But Terrell, if you free tomorrow around,
I mean,
2
if you're here through the grapevine, but this ain't no invitation, because we'll be calling you for, so you can come and watch? Or you want y'all want open heaven too, eh? That's what it is?
I think try to grab.
That's what this is about?
No, not for you. This is not for you.
Read this in my Agatha voice. Okay.
Out loud.
It's simple, but it's like, I just trying to hear her read it.
Oh, bless mommy. Oh, you want me to read it out loud in her voice?
Yeah.
I can't do my mum's voice.
Yeah.
No. Not on purpose. It's got to be like, it's a subconscious embodying that comes upon me. And how she says this is not how she speaks every day. This would be her devotional voice.
I felt this.
You felt the strength of your ancestors. You felt the strength of your.
Now, me and I have to talk about this. I'm walking.
I didn't see that.
I'm not gonna let.
I wasn't.
I'm not gonna let this
You have
stand.
to let it go.
Not on my watch.
Wait, was that your watch?
That's my phone.
That's his watch.
Put it in my hand.
Leave my girl alone.
Your
I did see
mistake.
it. I did see it. I was like, whoa.
Elsewhere,
Go Agatha.
she's been in Ghana too long. That's exactly what that is. 'Cause my mother knows better than that.
She was rushing. She just wanted to get it fast.
Yeah, leave her alone.
She used the short powerful sentence for to punctuate something.
Why are you scrutinizing that?
This is not for grade. This is not for a grade. You gotta get back your grade.
We're getting distracted.
This is
We're getting
not for a grade.
distracted. Samantha says Crocs and socks sounds amazing. Marisha says we bless the Lord. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah.
Or the man the man of God walking in Rome.
All the times
Oh,
I'm
the cake. I got you. She said, I like you, Vera. All my tennis have white bottoms. Anyway, we're going to figure something out. That's not what's important. What's important is that we're going to be there. For any of those who are confused about what's going on, come to life tomorrow. Pass by life tomorrow. Let Jesus lead
so
you.
Terrell, you bring the camera. We can say in the pin. We can say in the pin where we're going to be.
Yeah. Terrell, you here? Just give us a thumbs up so we know that you're locked. So we are logging off. We are signing out for the year, for the episode, for the day, and for the year 2024. It's been a great one. I think this has been our most successful DGMT. Yes, Delton, so give yourself a pat on the back and a round
Definitely.
of
See the audience.
applause. Huh? I haven't tasted it. You know, I'm not a big fan. So
there you go, Terrell. Ask a question. You deck Terrell. You let him know that.
Terrell, I can waps you.
Yeah, you ask him.
I can waps you. So y'all do well. Be great. Have a wonderful day.
Have a merry-
Y'all make sure y'all
late
celebrate my
Christmas.
birthday now. Y'all have a good day today. Do something special. Do something special today because it is my birthday, and I give you all permission because you have joined me this afternoon to celebrate. So I give you all permission to have a great day on my behalf. Tomorrow is Sunday. Go to church. I'm not going out to misbehave.
She's not misbehaving.
The sun is still high in the sky. What do you mean?
She's not misbehaving.
What do you mean?
Total disorder.
No. Anyway, y'all, the man of God is distracting us. Let's go.
No, baby bye.
Oh, man.
All right, guys. So y'all be safe. Have a great new year, prosperous new year. We'll see you on the other side 2025. For this year, I've been Delton.
I've been Vera.
Y'all have been an amazing set of audience and family. Y'all are family now. Y'all don't guess them all. Y'all is family. So y'all come on in, take your shoes off, get something to drink.
Come on in the room.
This is what we do.
You could
here.
go in the fridge.
You go in the fridge.
Go right in the fridge.
Only water and the milk in there. But you go in there. And the milk only get 4 days left.
After 3 days after Christmas, literally water and milk.
Yeah, that's water and milk. And that milk's gonna finish. I know the song.
We gotta wait for my line.
Yeah, I know the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the song. I think it's on the Green album, I think. This is for your song of the year. This is what we ended. Like how long in this is your song lyric?
I thought it was coming up. But it's coming up soon.
Never leave me, no forsake me. She did do more. You're taking me higher. Jesus, my life is for your glory. Your glory. You make the little things I do be like saying a big thing. Oh, your grace makes the difference. Just they embarrass me. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like the way you they lead me. Oh, promotion everywhere, contracts everywhere, plenty money everywhere. 'Cause you they lead me every day. I say I like it. Oh, I like the way you they lead me. Oh, Jesus, you are taking me higher. Jesus, you never leave me nor forsake me. The beauty in vain. Me, I go follow you, they go. Anywhere you lead me, I go go. Jesus, my life is for your glory, your glory. Ina dumo, 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 dumo. Me, I go there, follow you, oh, follow you, oh, follow you, oh. Jesus, my life is for your glory, glory. You make the little things I do be like saying I'm beating, oh. Your grace makes a difference, you don't embarrass me, oh.